Hey guys, welcome to a brand new vlog. I think this is going to be the first vlog that I'm going to be publishing in this sort of like sit down, chill sort of format where I'm not moving all over the place. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about why I want to leave Instagram, but can't. You know what? As somebody who's just starting out, nobody's ever told me that the hardest part of vlogging is saying, hey guys, welcome to my vlog, in such a manner that people are not going to hate you in the first 5 seconds of your video. Hey guys. Ooh. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Hey guys. Hey guys. What? So anyway, back to the topic, why I want to leave Instagram. For those of you who don't know, which I'm assuming everyone doesn't, because like, why would you? Who the fuck am I? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have some wine, and I've decided on this vlog and going forward, each and every vlog after this, I'm gonna be having wine the whole time. So let's see. I hope this doesn't pop like a little bit. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Nothing's ever enough. That's good. This is, it's either Australian or South African. I can't really tell. They both have Christmas in the summer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Something's vibrating back there. So anyway, I started in 2015. So it's been, I think, a solid 3 years. It's been an amazing journey for me. I learned a lot of things. I've had a lot of opportunities to work with brands and companies that going in I never would have imagined I'd be working with. That's one of the great things that I took away from that experience. Another I can't fucking talk right now. So another thing that I'm really thankful to Instagram for is it allowed me to discover a passion that I never knew I had. Like, before I started, I had no idea I would fall so much in love with photography. Like, it's, what? Like, for me, it's such an amazing form of art. Like, obviously you have hardcore artists out there that's gonna argue with me till kingdom come that it's not an actual art, it's more of a technical vocation or something. But I don't care how it's classified. I just love doing it. The whole process from the concept, from an experience that brought you to that concept, to execution, to post-production, to everything, to posting it. I think the whole process of it is so immense and overwhelming that the final product doesn't do justice. It doesn't really show how much work was put into that, but it's what makes photography so enjoyable for me, because nobody really knows what goes on behind the scenes, and it's up to them. It's up to them to guess how we got to this image. Oh my god, I'm fucking slurring. This is a bad idea. Ugh. Ugh. So another good thing that I got from Instagram, and for doing it for this long, is the whole concept of documenting your travels, taking photos everywhere, going to these places that nobody's been to or everybody's been to, so that kind of thing. So for me, as somebody who travels 6, 8, 10 times a year, it's very important, because I would like to have a bunch of takeaways when I go home from these travels, and have something to look back to and remember the kind of experiences that I had. So I think that's one of the major benefits that I have gotten from, from being an Instagram nerd, basically. But having said all of that, I think it's come to a point where I don't want to do Instagram anymore, or if I would still continue it, I probably would be using it less and less every day, because there's a lot of reasons that's just pushing users away from the platform onto other things, because there's so many reasons, so many fucking reasons, that's just kind of disheartening to keep giving all that effort into maintaining your feed on that platform, but you're not really getting the results that you want. Like, it doesn't matter if it's creative or commercial, like whatever your aspirations are. I think Instagram has become so saturated with so many fucking orcs. I guess it's better for my mental and emotional health to just stay away and look on to other things. I'm gonna talk about like each and every one of those reasons, and then you let me know. You decide, like, should I keep doing it or should I keep doing this? Like, I think this is more fun, right? I need a refill. So reason number one is the whole fakery that pervades Instagram as a whole, right? So it doesn't matter if it's fake numbers, if it's fake photos, if it's fake travels, fake this, fake that. It's just kind of like driving me crazy. You don't even know what's real anymore. And people have sort of come up with like a defense mechanism against all that fakery. But then why should we have developed that, when in fact we should be able to like just look at something and take it at face value? Like, if you tell me you've been to Rome, then you probably went to Rome. I don't give a shit. But then why do I have to sort of open my eyes more or wider just to find out what's real and what's not? Like, the whole concept of life is, if you see something that's probably real, and on social media it's kind of like the reverse, and you have to dig deeper to find out what the truth is. And that's really what I don't like. So if somebody comes up to me and says, hey, I have 1 million followers on Instagram, I'm like, I don't give a shit. That's your fucking life. But then before Instagram, somebody had told me, oh, hey, I have 1 million followers on Twitter. It's probably real, right? Why do we have to play the whole fucking guessing game? Like, who has fake followers, who doesn't, who has fake photos, who doesn't? Like, everything that we see, we should just fucking deem as real. I don't have time to go through your profile or his profile or her profile and look through everything just to make my opinion of you. Like, are you legit or not? Like, why should we even be asking the question, are you legit or not? It's because of this culture, because everyone has decided fake is the way to go, that it's become harder and harder for everybody else to know what the truth is. And that is driving me to like drink more of this wine, because I'm very upset about that. And more specifically regarding the fake numbers and all, I think it's disrupting the whole influencer economy in such a negative way, because this has driven everybody else to inflate their numbers. So basically everybody's just buying followers left and right, and the legit ones are not getting any work. They end up with no work because all of it just goes to influencer X and Y and Z. And I feel bad, because I don't know, maybe I was part of those legit people who don't get the work because they have to go to somebody else with more followers. Like, it makes business sense on the surface, because if you're an agency, you have to explain to your client, oh, we have to go with these people because they have more followers, more reach, and all that bullshit. But then when the results come in, like, oh, why do we spend like thousands of dollars on fluff? Like, I can't explain what I'm thinking when I say fluff, but it's bullshit, basically. Like, you spend thousands of dollars on somebody posting something about your company that nobody's ever gonna see other than the like apps that you have on the App Store. And the legit ones who probably have enough talent, enough business sense in their heads to make, I don't know, like a full-time career out of this, are being driven away because they're not getting enough work, when in fact they should be. But then people are stupid, so they just go with whoever has 1 million followers and call it a day. And that is something that I would consider, I don't know, life-threatening about the way Instagram has become, because it's marginalizing the same exact people that it said it was built for, the same exact people that should be able to make a career out of it, but can't because of all the orcs left and right with 1 million followers here, 20 million there. Where's the sense in all of this? Reason number 2 is the fact that it has made a mockery of the whole concept of photography. And that's how it was built. That's why you see the images bigger than the captions, because you want users to focus on the images. You don't really care what people are saying about their photos, right? Like, photos this big, captions this big. It doesn't matter if it's like 300 words, it's just this big. And knowing all of that, it has regressed into like a fucking free-for-all for anyone who just fucking posts over-edited bullshit, toxic fucking waste to my eyes. Like, it's no problem for me if you have shit photos and you post it, but the problem here is nobody knows what shit is and what's not. So the photos with high artistic value, that's, you know, composed very well, well thought out, they get buried by this oversaturated, over-edited bullshit, you know, with all those fucking birds and hot air balloons that you get from those apps. I don't know what they're called, but like you overlay all kinds of stupid shit on your photo, and then ooh, suddenly, oh, and don't forget the fucking fake flares. Like, I hate them. The sun, you can tell from the photo like where the light's coming from. Like, if the sun is coming like from that way and you're all properly lit from the front, why do you have a fucking flare in the back? Like, I don't get it. Like, do you live on a planet with 2 suns? You have to fucking stop right now. So that's the second reason for me. Like, whatever kind of like high value you put into creating your own photos, once it gets on Instagram, it loses all value, because we have different rules once you're in the fucking Instagram matrix. Like, the real world doesn't exist here, basically. Forget what you learned in fucking photography or art school. That doesn't apply here. We have a different world ideology that we go by. Sucks for you, but we're all about those oversaturated, unreal CGI shit and Facetune selfies, and we don't really care about art anymore. Like, we don't pretend to be highbrow at all. So yeah, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from Instagram right now, and if you do value your work, I think that is enough to want to leave the platform altogether. Reason number 3. I hope not glass number 3. I don't know if you have noticed, but Instagram has sort of warped the way people look at the world as a whole. Instagram has turned users into sort of like this highly competitive type A bitches that, you know, compete with everybody else in a very high school way. So like talk shit about others, kind of like competitive, not even like, hey, level up with me, bitches. Like, it's not like that. It's like, I'm gonna take you down because you're a little bitch. And it's not really a very, it's not a very healthy atmosphere to put yourself in. It has also changed the way people perceive goals. It's not anymore about doing things. It's really more about being seen doing those things. So if back then people had the concept of a bucket list, well, we still do, but then that bucket list needs to be on Instagram and everybody needs to see what we're up to. So we go there. We don't really want to do those things, but we want to be seen doing those things. It's kind of like politics, actually. Seeing all these things, like, you think to yourself, what's even real anymore? Huh? Are you actually going to be spending all that time and money going through your bucket list, which is probably expensive and it's going to take a lot of time to do, just so you can have something to post on Instagram? Like, what kind of fucked up worldview is that? I don't get it. For me, it's okay to want to do things because you really want to do those things. Like, you want to go spelunking, you want to go, like, I don't know, jumping off a cliff or a bridge, like with that bungee shit. But then, if you're doing all those things just to pacify an appetite to show off on social media, and also to pacify the appetite of others to look at you doing that, then there's something very messed up with how people use social media in 2018. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is fucked up. So yeah, those are the 3 reasons I think I'm ditching Instagram in the new year. I'm also out of wine. You let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you agree or don't agree, I don't really care, but I appreciate a discussion, and I'm going to reply to your comments if I have the time, or if there's even any comments. So keep it going, and also let me know how this first sit-down vlog went. Should I be doing more of these, or should I just shut up and fuck off? You let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.